Hello there, my name is WikiNR, and welcome back for another round of 7 Days to Die. So last time I was just working on... Turn my light down a little bit. Last time I was just working on the... those quests, but I am at another Horde night. Like I said, I wanted to do this next Horde night, at my house. And everything's set up properly, hopefully, so that there should be enough of the different turrets that I should be able to just turn them on and watch them go. I should be able to do that and basically kick back and relax on this Horde night. So, basically the thing was getting enough, ammo with the 9mm rounds. The 9mm rounds, it takes gunpowder, which the gunpowder takes nitrate powder and coal, the casings, which take brass, and the bullet tips, which take lead. There's one thing amongst those things that is not a natural material that I can go out and mine, and that's brass, because brass in the real world is not a real, like, it's an alloy between zinc and, or copper. Yeah, between zinc and copper, makes brass. And so you can't just find it underground naturally in the real world, but, you know, for this one, in this game, the way you get brass is basically you just find things that state in front of them that this is a brass whatever. So we've got like the brass trophies, the brass candlesticks, brass radiators, and there's like a couple different like faucet things that you don't find too often, that those are also made of brass, and then you recycle those, break them down into what is needed, and then use those. Luckily enough, the brass whatever things I find, at least the brass radiators, they give off quite a bit of brass when you break them down. So I don't need painkillers. But yeah, those give off quite a bit of brass when broken down, so you know they work pretty well. So I basically I went around and I basically scrapped a whole bunch of cars, and like kept going to the different vendors, or not vendors, but the traders, and would trade with them whatever I could, whenever I could. Okay, I promise I'm not that bad of a driver in real life. But yeah, I would do that and get whatever different things I could from them. I'd get different, like, the brass, gunpowder. Mainly what they traded in was gunpowder and the ammo itself. I wish these were quieter. I really wish they were. But I have every turret around the house has at least some ammo in it. It all should have at least 300 in it. That may not last me through the night. But hopefully, you know, since they come from different angles, we'll see. The hope is that I can just basically kick back, relax, and let these guys do a lot of the work. We'll see. I was working with this battery bank earlier. I still haven't necessarily figured out how those work yet. But I'll keep going with them and I'll learn. I'll learn eventually. So all of them should be on. I did not realize that there is not I don't have like a turret like right here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go, and I don't have another SMG turret. Dang it. Yeah, dang it. I don't have another SMG turret. That sucks. Yeah, those are really loud. Supposedly the battery bank, it's supposed to fill up on its own, but I don't know how it does that. Like, there's solar panels in the game. I don't remember how you get them, how you make them, anything like that. Yeah, I don't remember any of that. But, or if that's even possible. I don't think that's possible. Because and there's, like, these, solar cells and stuff like that. The solar power stuff gets more complicated than just the general gas, you know. I make the generator bank, put a whole bunch of engines in it. Each engine puts off like 50 watts, I want to say, and then I fuel them. And the fuel seemingly burns pretty slowly in those, which is nice. But I did not realize that there's not one, like, I need one. I guess I didn't want to block off my driveway necessarily, because I'd like the ability to move my like bicycle, or not, well, not the bicycle, because I don't really use the bicycle anymore, but my truck. I like moving my truck. You know what? It's 8:04. What time does it start? I'm gonna turn them off for now. Just because, though it hopefully won't waste too much, and it all depends on how many turrets are hooked up to it, because that's eating away more gas. But yeah, hopefully. I'm gonna keep some gas on me, and I'm going to, so if I need to, I can run around and I can refuel them as the night drags on. But we're just gonna try to do this. I'm just gonna try and survive the night with the turrets. I might eventually get to the point where, you know, like these lights and stuff, like some of the lights in my house were already here when I took over this house, so I might eventually make it so that I can have like more light inside my house, like what is it, like this light and stuff like that. I don't know if I can power the lights that are already here. I may or may not have to power or make my own of those. But I can see. I'm gonna see that real quick. I mean, I need something to do really, so while those guys are working. Forged iron. The sucky thing is I can't make I cannot make the engines. I think you used to be able to make engines in this game because you could have different powered engines, the different leveled engines. These are shotgun turrets, so I wasn't going to use the shotgun turrets. But yeah, you used to have that, and you used to have like different leveled wheels and stuff like that. And that was more when they only had, because the original, like, not when the game, at least when I first started playing the game, you used to just have the ability to make the Minibike, and it wasn't necessarily too hard to make. It was, in my opinion, it was pretty easy to make, but you made it, and you had to make like you made it, each thing could have like different leveled stuff, which would then determine like how fast it goes, how much it eats up fuel, and then like how durable it is. And then there was even like you put a one of the hand shopping cart things. I suddenly forgot what those are called. Shopping basket. and you'd put those on the back of it, and depending on what level of that one you had, that is how much space you would have. You'd have more or less space depending on what level you had. Oh, also, I found this level 6 sniper marksman rifle, which I found pretty cool because I was working my way up to this, building wise. I was working my way to build one, but hey, finding it's a little bit better. It makes it a little bit easier for me if I find these things over making them. I might make one of the another SMG turret, just strictly because I'll make sure that I don't necessarily block off my driveway, but and I may or may not build a garage or something like that for my car, just to be a little bit extra, you know. What does it take to build one of those? Handgun parts, and then forged steel and scrap polymers. I've got handgun parts. Scrap polymers should be over here. I moved things around just a little bit, some of the different things, just because it made it a little bit easier on me. I could have made mines, but I did not want to make mines. Because... Forged steel or forged iron? Forged steel. Okay, do I have any? How much forged steel do I have in? Oh, I've got enough forged steel, okay. But yeah, I could have made that, but I did not want to because it was like, it would damage around my house, you know? It would destroy parts of the ground, and I didn't want to do that because then I'd be left with a whole bunch of bumps everywhere. And I mean, yeah, some people do those, but I didn't really want to. Let the fun begin. Oh, listen to that sound. I'm gonna go outside. I'm assuming they're coming from the front. Yep. Ooh, where's the pukers? Look at that. And its beauty. Yeah, I had the strong feeling that they don't turn. I mean, they turn, but they won't swivel all the way around. That's their thing. So they won't necessarily get these glowing ones unless they get them pretty quickly. Listen to that. Doesn't that just sound fun? I mean, I don't necessarily get all the XP. I don't think I get the XP that these guys when they kill. Which, I mean, yeah, that's a little bit sad, but at the same time, it's just like, makes it easier for me. I get enough XP anyways. I do a lot of, like, safe cracking and stuff like that, and it depends on the activity. Like, mining and stuff, you get a good feed worth of XP. One of them sounds fairly... Oh, hey, friend. Oh yeah, I forgot they do that. The big guys explode. Ooh. Is that burning my house? Or is that just burning right now? Hey, I got a level. I think I was planning on my next level. I was gonna upgrade the mining, because that would help me a little bit, you know. Miner 69er. I think that means not that. Yeah, this is what I wanted. I don't know how much they're gonna go for these. How much they're gonna go for my turrets, how much they're gonna try and hit them. You know? Oh, a sneaky nurse. She managed to get past. I want to finish surrounding the house in spikes as well. After I've, you know, finished upgrading the cement level as well. Ooh, I know it might have happened. I think one of those turrets probably ran out of ammo. Because well, I mean, it definitely didn't run out of fuel yet. Ooh, 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 ooh. This dude's probably out of ammo. Nope, he's not out of ammo. What's happening with you, bud? Oh, no. What's happening? Oh, I'm hurting a little bit. That sounded like a door breaking. Oh my. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to do some repairs on the front of my house. That's fine though. They seem to be able to handle. I'm gonna check the back real quick because okay, yeah. I was just making sure because I'm like, I don't think they're attacking the back yet. Just lucky, no. Oh no, I'm probably gonna have to deal with them again. That was a spider, but he was walking. It's unusual. It happens occasionally, but. I totally wish I could put these on. Like have these as a turret. And I mean, the thing is like, what's saying I can't have them as a turret? Absolutely nothing. Oh, I guess that would be enough. I didn't realize there was going to be birds tonight. I guess you never really know what there's going to be. It looks like they took care of that bird, though. It's good for me. I hate the birds so much. Freaking pest. Because they're the ones that'll... What? That's a little bit concerning. But, oh no, maybe it's because they were technically on the wire, I don't know. Ooh. Hurting myself more than the zombies are hurting me. But yeah, no, so you can set these to target a whole bunch of different things. You can set them to target, currently what they're set to target is they're set to target zombies, of course, and then they're set to target any enemies. So like, if I were to be playing online, it would target enemy, different of the enemy people. People that, because you form teams, and the people that aren't on your teams are considered your enemies. So, other than the traders, because they're a neutral NPC, so, but yeah, you do that, and you target them. But you can also, okay, there's a demolisher. He got taken care of pretty quickly, that's good. But yeah, ooh, there was another one. Okay, no. The birds are annoying. They're not difficult, but they're just annoying because they're like... I mean, I get out and I can hit them with basically one shot from, like, literally any one of my guns, and it'll die. But it's just the fact that it's like... it can get past your like other stuff pretty quickly. It can, and it'll follow you. It's the only one that'll really. Other things can follow you. They'll follow your vehicles, but like it's the only one that'll be able to keep up really, and you won't really know that it's following you. It's so cool. This makes me really happy. I'm in love with this. This whole thing is just so great, you know? And I said I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this for like a couple of Horde nights now, but just haven't gotten to that point yet. Ooh. Naked guys. I don't remember what those ones are called. They have a name, of course. They all have names, but... they're weird. And I don't see them all the time. I think I only see them... No, I think I have seen them just in a regular day before, but... Just like, you don't see them all the time. It's just weird. It's just like, why don't I see them all the time? I'm not very good at sniping the birds. I say as I managed to hit two and... Where's this other puker at? Oh, they're there. Ooh. Guys. Focus on the demolisher. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh no, he blew up part of the ground. Are you out of ammo, friend? No, you've got ammo. I'm lucky because they're starting... The zombies start far enough back that... Because I was considering this earlier, some of them, they're at a little bit different of a distance than the others. But, you know... I'm gonna just go... Where's these pukers? Where are these pukers? Huh? Where are you at? Of course, the minute I walk away from my house, it drags them away from the guns. Because they focus on me. They're locked onto me, so... There we go. Beep, beep, beep. Music to my ears. It makes me so happy. Ooh, he's running low. Ooh. He's completely out. Go get ammo for that one. Thank you. Crap, I'll take care of this guy first. Honestly, with these things, the cement barriers and stuff like that, it makes it so much more difficult for them. So, okay, so I've got more ammo for him. I would love to get to a point where I can have every single one of those fully loaded. That would be amazing. I mean, if I really focus on it, then yeah, it'll happen by the next Horde night. But no guarantees. There we go. One of these... Oh, there he is. Hi, friend. Come back out here. Ooh, you're running. Hey, don't hit my car. Come here. It's very impolite to hit people's cars. I keep seeing puke fly by me, but I guess the turrets are just taking care of those guys quick enough that they're not reaching the house, which is nice. I think they only have about the same amount of health as one of the normal, you know, the normal like vacationer for this guy. This guy minus being irradiated. I don't know why these ones are dragging up. There we go. They don't swivel as much as I would like them to, but they swivel enough. Which I'm fairly certain I've shown you guys their like radius. And the radius surrounds the entire house. I mean, but it starts at a certain point, you know. Ooh. Multiple bikers. I used to think that like the military zombies were like the toughest thing in the world. And then I started running into so many other different types of zombies. Because like I end up finding like I said, I've mentioned it in the past, and I've found them in the past, but like there's so many places that end up with like underground portions to them. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. But they have like different underground portions, or like bunkers and stuff like that, and that's where I discover a lot of the newer zombies that are like the more difficult zombies. I think that's the first military zombie I've seen tonight. Like this. Turret should be unloading on the military zombie. Hey now, friend. Uh-oh. I have more rifle ammo in my house, but holy crap. I'm lucky these things don't, like, the turrets don't overheat. Jesus, if they did, I'd be totally screwed. Ooh, what are you? Ooh, you're... I think he's called, this is the, like, the pukers are called, like, infected police chief or something like that. It's either infected, I think it's police chief. Because there's, like, just normal police officers as well. And those guys are not them. It's getting dark. Why is it so dark? I mean, I've had Horde nights, like, be kind of dark before, but this is, like, really dark. Why are you so close? Okay. I'll walk back up to my front porch and hope not to die. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Cool. So, that was fun. I'm definitely gonna work on this. The system is not currently perfect, you know, and there's definitely stuff that can be worked on. But, I mean, look at that. I didn't even go through. I mean, some of them probably did. Yeah, so some of them did get through. Some of them got close to it, but none of them dropped under, like, as far down on gas as I thought they were going to. They didn't eat as much gas as I thought they were going to, which is very nice. I normally don't. Sure. Are you alright, friend? I don't know why it's making that noise. I turn all of the things are off. And it's most definitely coming from this guy. What's happening with you, friend? Maybe it was my truck. No? It's coming from this area, and the only thing here that would be making that noise is that. Maybe it got hit? Ooh, maybe it got hit. I don't know. I don't know if I can repair these or not. Yeah, but see, you can target yourself, you can target allies, and then you target the strangers and then zombies. I don't understand why it has the target self or target allies option, but still, it's just kind of funny. I'll work on like repairing my house and stuff like that, but I mean, barely a scratch, which is nice. But that's another Horde night down. Got through. I'll keep making SMG or making the 9mm ammo and stuff like that, and working on that stuff. But I'm all out of time for this one. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.